Welcome to Shambolic SMMT review, the series where we drive a brand new car at the Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders test day at the Millbrook Proving Ground in Bedfordshire, and I'll give them just 30 minutes to do it and make a complete hash of it. So this is a 2025 Mazda3 2.5 Skyactiv-G exclusive line. But is it any good? Should you care? Let's find out, shall we? When the car was launched in 2019, the engines available were 120 brake horsepower 4-cylinder non-turbo and a 177 brake horsepower non-turbo. I think that a more powerful engine was available with a Skyactiv-X technology. More recently, the lineup's been reduced to two engines. This 138 brake horsepower Skyactiv-G model, 2.5 litre capacity, and a 2-litre Skyactiv-X model with 186 horsepower, both now with mild hybrid assistance. There was also some diesels available back in the day, but Mazda probably listens to me, and as usual, due to controversial government legislation and all kinds of other reasons, we don't talk about diesels on this channel. So you can get the Mazda3 in both hatch and saloon form. The saloon is one of the last cars available of its type. And with these two engines, I absolutely adore the driving position of this car. I love the steering of this car. The Skyactiv-X model, it's a bit of a mouthful, would be better, more powerful than this 138 brake horsepower model, but this one's absolutely fine for me. The manual gearbox, you can get an automatic as well, but Mazdas tend to be all about manual gearboxes, hence the MX-5 and some of the models RX-8, things like that. And this is lovely. It's a lovely car to drive this. The driving position is really comfortable. Clutch is nice. I would prefer a manual handbrake, but I'll take what I can get really these days. Even driving through this section here, ride actually is a little bit of a firm edge to it, but it means just precision and handling, which is really what Mazdas have been about for a really long time. And I'm delighted to see that someone at least still makes a car like this when models like this are being discontinued all the time, like the Ford Focus. Mazda will still sell you a car like that, and I absolutely love it.
Well, viewers. Now this does look very, very nice. I prefer this to be the saloon model. I think the Mazda3 saloon is still available in this country. I have just asked, and they don't seem to be 100% sure at the press office for some reason. But here we are, the hatchback version. This is the exclusive line trim with the 2.5 138 brake horsepower engine and the manual gearbox. There are only two specifications of engine available now in the Mazda3. There were some others, but it's only available with this 138 brake horsepower engine, the 2.5, and also you can get a 2-litre 186 horsepower, but it's a Skyactiv-X engine. This is just the Skyactiv-G. Skyactiv-X engine is very interesting because it's sort of halfway between a compression ignition engine and a standard spark ignition engine. Fascinating, but possibly that'll be the only car that ever uses that technology. I think the car looks great actually. It looks really, really nice. One thing I would say is that certainly in this exclusive line model, the interior does look a little bit on the dark side, a little bit cramped. I think possibly with the saloon you get a little bit more space, and that would be my preference. Another reason why I'd choose one. But there we go. Nice soft touch material on here. Nice quality interior door handle. Lots of nice leather or artificial leather. I'm not quite sure which one it is in this car. And then the rear door bins are quite big. Let's see actually what the space is like in here. Actually, it's pretty good. It's pretty good actually. Saloon, I imagine, might have slightly more, but this is good. It is very dark in here. Very dark. That is a bit of a problem for somebody like me. I'd like sort of some light in the interior. Do we have damped grab handles? Yes, we do. Excellent. Do we have, I don't know, USB ports in here? No, we don't. That's a bit of an omission. I'm surprised about that, actually. Do we have a centre armrest? Yes, we do. I mean, you can get more luxurious trims than this. You can get, you know, Artico leather and things in here if you want, but this is somewhere in the middle, I think, the exclusive line model. A little red stitching in there doesn't go amiss at all, does it? The only thing that's really mean, and it's obviously better for putting my legs in here, is that we only get one mat pocket, just there. That's all you get. You don't get one on this side, which is a surprise. I've slid that actually back a bit. We can slide it forward later. Yeah, LED interior lights, coat hooks, sunglasses holder, I think, at the front of there, which is very useful. Yeah, very tasteful interior, just a little bit on the dark side, which is a shame. Right, the boot is 358 litres, which is not the biggest in its class. It's kind of just below average, I think. But yes, it's very standard shape. The sill's a little bit high on it, but that's normal, really. I've actually got, I think, an electric boot. Is this an electric boot on this? Or what is that for, then, that look at? I don't know. Anyway, do we have a boot light in here? Yes, we do, an LED one. Do we have a 12-volt socket in here? I don't think we do, actually. It's a shame. Got some sort of hooks in here, though. Lift up this. Do we have a spare wheel? No, we don't. That's for the Bose sound system that's fitted to this car. Okay, fair enough. Do we actually have reversing camera in this thing at all? I don't know if we... Oh, no, there it is. There we go. Brilliant. Strangely enough, the Fiat 600 that I tested actually earlier today was about the same sort of price as this. That didn't have a reversing camera at all. Not only do we have a reversing camera, we've got twin exhausts and a 2.5 litre engine. Yes. In fact, let's just get in here. I don't know why the mirror's folded in when the windows are actually still open, but there we go. Just move this out of the way. Sit down in here. Oh, it's very nice. 6-speed manual. Yes. There's the USB ports in here. USB-C ones. I don't know what that one's for. Let's close that. We don't know what it is. Close that as well, but 12-volt socket. Yeah, nice big sort of armrest. Just slide this forward just to make it tidier. I don't know. Personally, I'd have it out of the way a bit because I don't like the armrest in the middle in cars very much, but there we go. Electronic handbrake, just a way of the world, unfortunately. I prefer a nice manual one, but never mind. Looks like a wireless charging pad in here as well. That's good. And then just turn the car on here. We've got this touch screen, which looks to me like a 10.5 inch display. Just check my notes there. Ooh, we've got analog dials. Yes. Yes, please, viewers. Oh, this is brilliant. I've wanted to drive one of these cars for years and years and years. The previous generation Mazda3 I drove in 2023 was one of the highest rated videos of the year. Like, I don't know why, but that's genuinely one of the best cars I've driven in the last couple of years. So obviously this one, I have very high expectations of it, and so far we're doing well. That's not a touchscreen. It actually uses this particular system down here, but similar to something like an, I don't know, BMW iDrive system. So we can go back like that. How do we get rid of those? You just press the back button. There we go. Entertainment, communication, navigation, settings. So you can operate this without taking your item off the road. You can operate it with your left hand as opposed to stabbing away the touchscreen in the middle. Although the autofocus does not like that. Sorry, autofocus. In-vehicle display, sound settings, safety settings. What can we have? Driver assistance system. Mazda radar cruise control. Come on, autofocus. Okay, I've put this on auto framing. It might be a bit better. Yeah, the audio is much better on this. Like this. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Yeah, there we go. That's not very exciting, is it? It looks very dark actually on this for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. So you've got Bluetooth, we can go back as well. Yeah, there's navigation. There we are. There's not much to say about that really. You'd be using Apple CarPlay under Auto, wouldn't you? So tons and tons and tons of settings, like millions and millions of settings you can fiddle around. They've got Alexa from Amazon in here as well. So yeah, we're not going to spend all day doing this because it's boring. Right, I think that's enough about that. Let's see if we can use the driver's display a bit more efficiently. So we're back on the normal mode here. It seems to be okay in terms of the autofocus. That was a nightmare, that wasn't it? Awful. So if we turn the car on, we're going to press the clutch to do that. We've got iStop, auto stop-start system in here. So we've got all sorts of exciting things in here. Can we sort of just go sort of up and down in this this menu screen? Or do you have to press something else? I don't like the way that so many of these cars are so complicated. You don't know what to press in order to just show very basic things. That massively annoys me. I'm sure it does, and many of you as well. If we can just find the right button to show the display on here. Well, I think I have just discovered, you press this info button here, you can get the driver's driving info. There we go, that's it. There we are. That's better. Why do we have to have all this fiddly stuff? You know, 25 miles per gallon is not particularly good. We might turn the engine off, but you can get a speedo in there, or just that. It depends what it is that you want. Let's turn that off. Oh, that's really nice, viewers. If this infotainment system wasn't so difficult to film, and this had a clearer sort of way of navigating through, it'd be fine. In fact, the heating ventilation controls in here are really simple. They're just put here, you can fill that out with your finger. They're quite small, but you know, they'll do. The fan speed is here, got dual zone climate control, heated seats, and the direction of the air is just this button here. There's heated rear window there. Sorry, heated rear window. Losing my words today. Then we've got the auto lights, auto wipers. You can turn off the stop start if you don't want it, or the traction control, and the alarm and things. We've got a little thing in here for putting coins in, which is actually lined properly as well. And some nice big door bins. You've got controls here for the electric mirrors and the electric windows. Again, soft touch material at the top of here, which is really nice. Nice materials, Bose sound system, nice driving position. I can't wait to drive this car again, actually, viewers. I'm really looking forward to that. Sunglasses holder in here. Do my secret mission documents go in the glove box. We've got 2 manuals in here as well, so I'll take these manuals out. I don't know what they're exactly for. And can we get this in? This car just gets better and better. We've got soft touch materials up here. You've got a glove box to take secret mission documents. We've got physical controls. We've got a 6-speed manual. We've got an infotainment system. It doesn't require you to fiddle around the touchscreen while you're driving. How could this possibly get any better? Let's have a look at the engine to find out. So it's a 2.5 4-cylinder engine developing 138 horsepower. It's called an Skyactiv-G engine. Recently introduced to Mazda3 in this country, but obviously used in other markets like America for a long time. No turbo or anything like that. Mazdas don't really tend to use turbos anymore. A little bit complicated looking, but I think they're chain driven, and I think the petrol engines in Mazdas are very, very reliable as far as I understand it. So probably not too many problems there. I'm not sure about these black wheels. It's a facelifted car, facelifted car in 2023. All of them look good. I would have maybe a specification that had silver wheels, but I can't be too fussy because that's what people like, isn't it? But yeah, so far, apart from the infotainment system annoyance, so good. Right, time to go for another spin.
Please proceed to the highlighted road.
This engine seems very refined. I know it's a large one, it's 2.5 litres in capacity, but Mazda seem to go for this sort of thing. I think the 1.5 was available in some markets, but I think we only ever got 2 litres previously to this 2.5 engine arriving. Just a delightful car to drive, really nice steering. Engine's got plenty of torque in it. I love using this 6-speed manual. Let's see if we can go a bit faster actually. Let's see if we can go faster. 0 to 60 I think is less than 10 seconds in this. It's not overtly fast, but it's plenty fast enough. And I've got a depth display here as well. I think it's on all models show me my speed, and it has also shown me the speed limit, but we turned off the warning for that, so it's not going to bong at me constantly. Yeah, put it into 6. That is really good. I'm really impressed with the way this car drives. I kind of want one. Can I get one? Can I get a saloon with a manual gearbox and this engine and a beige leather interior in dark blue? Can I, viewers? Can I? The only thing is, this car costs about £27,000, and it's quite a lot of money. Now, it's not quite a lot of money necessarily for the specification and also the engineering, and comparatively speaking, a car like this, it's not a lot. I mean, you can buy far more expensive versions of Ford Focus for this, but I don't think I can afford it at the moment. Otherwise, I would probably be going down to my local Mazda showroom and seeing if they've got any nice saloons of the best specification, because the ride might be a little bit firm. The visibility might be a bit compromised in this, particularly with this massive C-pillars in this. But you can always just buy a saloon, can't you? Let's now look at some BP generation Mazda3 trim levels. So we've got this one. This is the exclusive line. The current lineup is the Prime line, Center line, exclusive line, Hamura, and then the Takumi. Other specifications available in the past were the GT Sport, the GT Sport Edition, the GT Sport Tech, the GT Sport Tech Edition, the Sport Lux, the SEL, and the SEL Lux. Quite confusing. I don't really know what most of those words mean, but never mind. So this display actually here is a 10.25 display. Other countries where this car was built apart from Japan were Mexico, Thailand, China, and Vietnam. And this, as I said, was facelifted in 2023, so this is the new generation. I hope they keep the saloon on sale, viewers, because I like it.
Every day with blue skies.